Hi, everybody. I am at my new apartment. I thought I would get on. I know it's kind of late. Thought I would get on and do a stream. I don't know how loud I could be in here yet. Um, but I wanted to get on and discuss some of this Batgirl news. So I don't know if you've heard yet, but I'm gonna discuss this news because it's pretty wild. I think it's wild. Um, I don't know what's going on at Warner Brothers Discovery, since that's now what we're dealing with, Warner Brothers Discovery. So, if you haven't heard, Warner Brothers, the new peeps at Warner Brothers have axed a bunch of movies that were coming out, like a couple, including one that a lot of people were looking forward to, called The Batgirl. Obviously, pretty popular character in the Batman universe, in the DC universe. Just actor. This movie was starring Leslie Grace. I know a lot of people that were excited about this movie, and now not getting anything. So the logic, that the new people at Warner Brothers, and I thought just when I thought they were going on the right path, and in some respects they are, but I think their logic behind this is a little flawed. But maybe they want to just, if they're going to spend money, use it in some places and not others. And it seems like they don't really want to invest too much in streaming, which seems wild to me. Somebody who loves going to the theater, I think not investing in streaming is pretty insane, to be honest. Here I'm going to read some stuff from Variety, who I think did a good job kind of summarizing everything. Production starring Leslie Grace as Barbara Gordon. Batgirl screenlit in 2021 by filmmakers Adil El Arabi and Bilal Fallah, who directed Bad Boys for Life, not Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Miss Marvel on Disney Plus, which also was pretty great. That was much better than expected. So I was curious to see what they were going to do with Batgirl. Barbara Gordon is a great character, Oracle. I mean, I don't know if she's going to be Oracle in this or was supposed to be. Now, who knows if we'll ever get it. This might be, again, there's a part of me that thinks this is a little bit of a PR stunt too. So they say studio insiders insist the decision to axe Batgirl was not driven by the quality of the film or the commitment of the filmmakers, but by the desire for the studio's slate of DC features to be at blockbuster scale. So they want things to be, next level. They want things to be blowing people out of the water. They want all blockbusters. They want these event movies, kind of like you get with Marvel. He said the initial $75 million production budget for the project, which finished principal photography earlier this year and was in post-production, reached $90 million due in part to COVID-related delays and protocols. So they are in probably editing phase. They're probably in coloring, and they're doing all the audio stuff probably now. And they decided to shut it down since it went from another 25 or 15 million because of all these COVID delays and all this other stuff. So they just decided to stop it near the end and claim that it's because they want to focus on blockbuster films. So you're going to just stop this big DC movie that's pretty much almost done, and you're going to just block it. For what reason? Just because you want to focus on blockbuster? It doesn't make any sense to me. Obviously, I'm not an executive, but this isn't the only thing that they've uh, kind of put the brakes on. It looks like they had some Scooby Doo stuff in the making. Scoob Holiday Haunt, which is, I guess, a sequel to the Scoob movie that came out a couple years ago. The CGI, digital animation one. That my nephew absolutely loves, and he yelled at me to put it on the other day. And I hadn't seen it, and I thought it was really cute. I really liked it. I don't know. I don't really remember how it did. But they're saying, yeah, they shelved that, so that's not coming out. I don't know how far they were along with that. Apparently, they showcased it in a sizzle reel for HBO Max in December 2021. Sources indicate the production had cost Warner Brothers $40 million. So, it seemed like the people that came in before Discovery were really set on going towards streaming during the pandemic, and now a lot of people are, pulling back on their streaming plans. Now we kind of get it because people are going to the theaters. The theaters did not die like everybody thought they were going to. I mean, even movies that I didn't think were gonna like pack the house had a ton of people. Especially the last couple months. Dune was pretty packed. What else? What did I see recently that was like Black Phone, which I didn't think was going to do super well. That theater was pretty packed, and I saw it like a week or two after it came out. So people are going back to the theater. I guess Warner Brothers just wants to focus on blockbusters, and they're not totally going away from streaming. They do have the Gotham PD. I think they changed the name of it, but that show I believe is still happening in the Batman universe, Robert Pattinson Batman universe. So that's happening. I still have no idea what they're doing with the Flash now because of Ezra Miller. I don't know what the whole thing with that's going. So that's a complete mess. And they say it's not like Batgirl was a small movie either. Along with Grace, J.K. Simmons plays Barbara's father, obviously. So this Commissioner J.K. Simmons plays Jim Gordon. So that takes place in the Snyderverse still. Michael Keaton reprises his role as Batman. So Michael Keaton as Batman was supposed to be in this Batgirl movie, and they're not going to show it. Brendan Fraser was playing Firefly. And Grace, the woman playing Barbara, saying they already had sequel talks. Now, as a big Batman fan, I'm a very big Batman fan. This is insane to me that this was supposed to be basically Michael Keaton coming back to play Batman in this movie, and kind of like, flashpoint the hell out of things and have like Ben Affleck be Batman and also Michael Keaton come into this universe. Or there's I don't know what they're doing with the timeline there anymore. But Michael Keaton was supposed to be in this movie as Batman. And Brendan Fraser was supposed to be Firefly, which I definitely want to see, still want to see. So I don't understand what the hell they're doing over there at Warner Brothers. I'm sure they think they've got it. They probably had tons of meetings about it, discussed budgets, all kinds of stuff. But it seems insane to me. I'm just going to say it seems insane to me that they would go as far to get to post-production, editing, audio, coloring, whatever the hell else, maybe some some music and decide not to put it out, that this isn't the direction they were going in. When you have Michael Keaton, again, not that this is going, I don't know how big his role was going to be in this film, but Michael Keaton was going to one of people's favorite Batman. He's the first Batman I really knew. I mean, I was born in the early 90s. Those movies had just come out. I was like a little bit younger. But that was my Batman growing up, along with the animated movie Batman. And this was supposed to be his big like comeback to Batman. And again, Brendan Fraser as Firefly. Firefly is not a villain we've seen in any movie, and is a great villain. And Brendan Fraser is a great actor. And he's been working with Warner Brothers just in DC for a couple of years now. So this was going to be cool, but I just don't know what to say. It seems like a terrible decision, but maybe a PR stunt. I don't know. Just to see, if people give a shit. I really don't know what this is. You never know anymore. I think, all this stealth marketing and stuff is definitely at play these days, just to get conversations going, but who knows? Take the Ring is here. It says literally a Batman movie axed by Warner Brothers. Again, big Batman fan. I don't know what the fuck this is about. Everyone's favorite Batman. Nope, can't make it work. But a corporation full of geniuses can't figure out how to give people what they want. It's insane to me, because it seems like they just don't get it. I don't know what they think is going to happen. I understand DC movies have not been the public's favorite, mass public. Obviously, everybody's so and you've been conditioned by Marvel to expect some stuff from their superhero movies, but not to say that some of the DC movies haven't been great, but this was supposed to be this was supposed to be part of the pivot in the new direction. I really loved the Robert Pattinson Batman. I thought that was great. I imagine that's probably the direction they really want to go. And then kind of focus on that and completely drop whatever universe, DC, EU, Snyderverse, whatever the hell you want to call it, especially with all the issues happening with Ezra Miller. But I don't think this is fair. Not that the entertainment industry has to be fair, but, the movie's done. The movie is pretty much done. Put another $10 million in it, finish post-production, put it out, streaming. Do a special thing in theaters. I don't know what it's. I'm at a loss for words, to be completely honest. I'm trying to find some more information about what they said. It just seems like everybody's just as confused and flabbergasted. This just seems like a terrible move. Is Beetle next, or even the Flat? Now I have no idea. Now I have no idea what the plan is. It seems the Blue Beetle was going to be cool. I assume the Flash was supposed to come out this year. I think it was supposed to be one of the big WB films this year. And now it seems like it's just going to be Black Adam and Shazam, I think. And this was supposed to come out as well, and was supposed to be part of that, part of the Snyderverse, DCEU, whatever the hell you want to call it. But those are the only things happening now, and those look fine. Shazam looks like Shazam. Black Adam, I don't know what to think yet, but we'll see. But I don't know what's happening with the Flash now. If they don't want to pay another $10 million for post-production on Batgirl, they're going to shut the whole, lock away the whole movie. Who knows what the hell they're going to do with the Flash? It's a variety article that explains it kind of makes sense money-wise, but still idiots. Cut it up, make episodes, put it on, put it on HBO Max, whatever. Do what you did with what the idea was originally with Zack Snyder Justice League. They cut it up. They were going to cut it up and put it out in parts, so people could be digest it easier. I don't know. It just seems like such a waste. Seems like such a waste. And people worked hard on this movie, and they were so close to the finish line. Everybody was excited. Michael Keaton is in the freaking movie. We're forgetting a movie with Barbara Gordon, which is again a really cool character in the DC universe who hasn't gotten enough love, especially on the big screen. Finish it again. I don't know if this is some kind of PR strategy or something. Put it out. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? It's like just finish. Get a team to finish up coloring. Maybe it'll take a couple more months. Get a smaller team. I don't know what to tell you. Just put the thing out. I think people, I know you want to focus on blockbuster. I know it would probably cost more than it's maybe worth. I don't know what the scale was originally meant to be of this. I assumed it was going to be a full, blockbuster kind of feature, but I guess not. I mean, if it looks like a CW show, I don't really know what to say there, because those look, they have a very distinct look, and it's very TV. I really don't know what the style of this thing was going to be, and now we might never know. David Zaslav isn't fucking. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be the case. I mean, okay. On one hand, I'm a big Batman fan. I want to see, anything I can. I think it's just a treat. Obviously, some of it's going to be good, bad, whatever. I'm not here to critique, but it just seems bonkers to me to get to so close to the finish line and just shelve it and say nobody's ever going to see this thing. Especially in a world where you could just throw it up on streaming, and have millions of people watch it at your disposal. I don't know how many people there are on HBO Max. I'm assuming it's doing pretty well now. But it seems really dumb to get that close and not put it out. But again, maybe PR stunt. I don't know. This kind of reeks of PR stunt to me. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to close it out here. It's already pretty late for me, but I wanted to get on and talk about this news because as I was reading it, my head was spinning. And they canceled Scooby-Doo too. It doesn't make any sense. You know what? Like, don't kids' films usually make their money back? At the very least, like, everybody got paid. And you have this movie that exists that kids are and it's a Christmas movie, so kids will watch it. They'll form core memories, and they'll, watch it for years. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Have a good night, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments about this news. If you're new here, subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys later.